My husband left me for his work wife. Now she's mad I refuse to have a relationship with him. My ex Tom left me for Tammy 2 years ago. The first time I met her at a work event while I was 8 months pregnant with my youngest, she literally looked me up and down and said, "Better up your wife game or I might steal him." I laughed it off, thinking she was joking. 3 months later, she actually did it. This woman showed up at our house with Tom to help him pack the day he moved out. While I was holding our crying baby, she tried pulling me aside for a one-on-one conversation about how she wanted our relationship to work going forward because she was going to be a permanent part of my life. Then she winked and said, "Told you I'd steal him away." Honestly, I'm thankful she did, because when Tom made a comment defending her by saying she's only 23, her brain isn't fully developed yet, I got the ick so bad it turned my heartbreak into pure relief. This man really left his family for someone whose frontal lobe hasn't finished forming. I got everything in the divorce: the house, most assets, everything. We agreed to 50-50 custody because I wanted the kids to have both parents. I stay civil at school events and sports games, so there's no drama, but outside of co-parenting, I couldn't care less about either of them. Everything was fine until last June. Tammy showed up for pickup instead of Tom and practically skipped toward me, shoving her hand in my face to show off this massive engagement ring. She was going on and on about wedding plans and then said she wanted me as a bridesmaid, along with my daughters as flower girls. I just looked at her and said, while loading the kids' stuff. She kept talking about color schemes and venues, and I kept giving her one-word responses. She got visibly upset and left. A few hours later, Tom texted me saying I was being unnecessarily difficult and that Tammy was just trying to include me in their lives. September came around, and the same thing happened. The second I opened my car door at pickup, Tammy blurted out, "I'm pregnant." Then she put her hand on her stomach and said, "Tom's finally getting a son." I looked at her and deadpan replied, "I'm sure Lord Tom is thrilled to finally have an heir to carry